You know, spent most of my life living by the clock, like a lot of other people. Up at the same time, work at the same time, home at the same time, bed at the same time, day in, day out, years of it. And you don't really question it. It just becomes part of your life. Then one day, it stops. No alarm, no shift, no one expecting you anywhere. And for a moment, it feels like freedom. You go, flipping heck, it's great. But after a while, something seems to creep in. And it's because I don't think anybody really prepares you for this part. You hear people say you need a schedule in retirement, and you understand why they say it, because what they're really talking about. And what they're really talking about, I think, it's not the clock, it's the structure. And when you've been told, and you've spent years of being told where to be and when, you don't realise how much of your life that's actually been held together. So when it disappears, it can feel as if there's something missing. And that might take some time after you're retired. It took me some time after I retired. I thought it was great, getting when I want, say when I want. If I stayed in bed till dinner time, flipping out, there'd be eruptions in our house. But you know what I mean. Some people deal with this situation by rebuilding a routine and rebuilding a full routine. You know, for example, up at 7, breakfast at 8, walk at 9, lunch at 12, and they've created another job for themselves. But if that works for them, that's fair enough. You know, but for me, that wasn't what I wanted. I didn't retire to live by another timetable. At the same time, doing nothing at all doesn't work either. And if every day drifts, you can feel to start getting a bit lost, if that makes sense. Not straight away, but it creeps up on you. And somewhere in the middle, there's a better way. Not a schedule, but a rhythm. Something that gives you a bit of shape without taking your freedom away. For me, it's simple things. I tend to get up around the same sort of time, not because I have to, because I've got used to that now. There's a little anchors in the week, like going to the visit my pal in the care home on a Tuesday. That gives the week a bit of structure without forcing it. Then there's the allotment, of course. Some days I go down here, some days I don't. It depends on the weather, or it could depend on how I feel, or what needs doing. Well, it's the same with everything else. I've still got things to do, but I'm not being told when to do them. And that's the difference. Because I've realised, and what I've realised is this. In work, your time's controlled. In retirement, your time's yours. But just because it's yours doesn't mean it works on its own. You still need a reason to get up, if you like. Not a boss, not a schedule, just something that makes the day, if you like, feel worth having. And that's different for everyone. For some people it's routine, for others it's hobbies, for some it's family. Now, for me, it's having something in the day, even if it's small. It's a walk, a job that wants doing, a visit, a bit of time outside. It doesn't have to be much for me, but it matters. And not only that, I can go out with my camera, I can go out with my canoe on days like this, glorious days, and things like that. So I've got plenty to plan and plenty to do if I chose that way. But because retirement isn't about just stopping work, it's about learning how to live the time, your time, differently. And that takes a bit of getting used to. I think so anyway. So no, I don't think you need a schedule as such, but I do think you need something that gives your day a bit of shape. Otherwise every day can feel the same. And I don't think, and that's not what most people are looking for, in my opinion. Every day a Sunday or something like that, you know. Sometimes it's not about filling your time, it's just about having a reason to use it. And maybe you've noticed that yourself. In the meantime, take care. Bye now. Bye.